Hi, this is Joe from J. Alexander Roofing, and I am here at Road 5, Pandora, Ohio, and I'm here today performing a video inspection of your roof. I'm also going to take measurement for purpose of estimate. All right, I've already been up there. I kind of looked around, tried to get a grasp for what's going on, just check things out a little bit. No gray area with what's going on with the roof. It's just an older roof. It's starting to deteriorate, starting to curl pretty bad. You guys are actually catching this at a pretty decent time. Had you decided to let it go for, I don't know, another 3 to 5 years, this curling would really get amplified. It starts to look brown, cracking a lot, crumbling, really leaving yourself suspect to leak. So you're catching this at the right time. Here I'll illustrate it on the west and the south facing slopes of the roof, where you get the most sun, the most UV rays. You're really starting to deteriorate at a pretty rapid pace, and this would be widespread pretty soon had you not, taken action. Now you're getting quotes on your roof, so that's a good thing. Down here we obviously have a sheeting issue, so that's gonna have to be replaced. The ventilation on this house is, you have ventilation, you have quite a bit of it. However, some of it's counterproductive, so that's something we're gonna have to talk about. When you actually have a box vent right below a ridge vent like this, it's actually counterproductive. Air is kind of like water, it takes the easiest path possible. So what happens, instead of air naturally coming in the bottom and rising out through here, what happens is air will transfer from these vents right to this and back and forth, kind of being counterproductive. It's kind of a no-no. Same thing with this power vent back here. So that's something we can talk about in more detail, but you do have a ventilation issue here. It does need to be rectified. It is in our base price, so it's not a big deal. So briefly, I was talking about what we do. We like to come in, strip you all the way down to the decking, perform a full decking, flashing, and ventilation inspection. We're gonna bring all those things back up to par, back up to kind of our rule of thumb, industry standard, rectify them all, and then put you back to new with a brand new Owens Corning lifetime roofing system. That for the first 50 years, you're 100% covered, labor and material. That's the best residential roofing warranty, best residential roofing system in the industry right now. No one can touch it. I'll touch base on this chimney real quick. For the most part, it's in pretty good shape. It's starting to crack up here a little bit, so we'll throw some mortar in that, seal it all up, replace the metal flashing around here. You'll be good to go. We might even build a small saddle back here to divert the water, because it looks like it's been a problem area. So we address all those kind of things, make it all new so it's gonna last for this lifetime roof. And then we'll have to discuss what this vent is exactly, because it doesn't look like it's in that good shape. I don't know exactly what it is. Once again, we're gonna have to get into further detail on that when we get together and talk. Other than that, pretty much straightforward. Like I said, older roof starting to deteriorate, starting to crack at a pretty rapid pace. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and measure you up and we should be good to go. Once again, Joe from J. Alexander Roofing, Road 5, Pandora, Ohio, performing a video inspection. Thank you.